Hello and welcome to another episode of the rahulcast where I play Pokemon, am bad at it, talk about science, I guess. Um, and uh, do that. Woo! All right. So we got a couple options here. Mr. Random is his game show sucks, but if we can beat the strong trainer, we do get one of their Pokemon. This these two routes are just two routes, but they might lead us to a Nurse Joy or a powerful Pokemon. We do have a Quick Ball, and I think I'm going to go for the powerful Pokemon. We're just going to get through these routes as fast as possible. I don't know how wise that is, because we would like levels. Or, I mean, I can train off wild Pokemon. I don't need to train off of... Not Wobbuffet, man! Not Wobbuffet. Dude, why? Wobbuffet sucks. I can't train on this route. Counter? Alright. No, this is great. This is lovely. This is... No, I don't want to go. I don't want to... I hate Wobbuffet. Alright. Alright. We just lost another Pokemon. Because Wobbuffet is a bad Pokemon. Oh, is there... How do I get out of this? A shiny Wobbuffet? Wow. You know what? I will capture it. Why not? Yeah. What am I gonna call Wobbuffet? I think that's the real question. Yeah. I'll call it Killer because it it killed it killed Scooby, man. I know that I was like reconsidering if Scooby even really belonged on the team, but like I don't know, maybe like let me make that decision. You know, maybe like maybe like let me figure it out instead of you just kind of being here to be like, I'll figure it out for you. No, don't figure it out for me. I want to do it myself. All right. I'm gonna stop whining. There is another. Ha. Is this a Johto route? Yes, this is a Johto route. I don't know. I don't remember where this is in the Johto games, but this is a Johto route. There is another Pokemon here, but I don't really want Calm Chili route. Sure. Calm Chili means that we won't have to worry too much about trainers. Shedinja is not a good choice for Pokemon. We could use it to like troll quite a bit, but most gym leaders have coverage. Like we're not super worried about coverage here. I was thinking of, all right, let's see what else is going on here. If there is anything decent, Heracross is not a bad choice. I do kind of want to see what the powerful Pokemon is, so I might just skip out on these. That might not be a very wise decision. But my name is not King of Games, so I'll, live up to my title and make unwise decisions. It feels logically that feels logically, maybe not inconsistent, but stupid. Whatever. All right. So Tulip has Grass Whistle, so we can definitely put the thing to sleep. But I would, of course, want to. Let's make sure I have enough. Okay, I have enough Quick Balls, and I assume. Yeah, I assume that this is all I'm gonna be. This is all I really need. Oh, hello. What is that? Reggie Rock? Reggie Ice? Probably Regirock, right? It doesn't look like any of them, truthfully. So I'm a little confused. But it's one of the Reggies. Reggies aren't not that great as legendaries, but they are pretty powerful, and we need as much power as we can get. Alright, Giga Drain, Petal Blizzard. I think I'll stick with Giga Drain. Petal Blizzard is a nice move, but Let's go with Water. Let's go with Brine over Water Pulse. I think it's just a little more powerful and it has better stuff. Killer Gruda. Oh, we're still battling. I forgot. Okay, Sharpedo. Gonna Giga Drain you two. Ice Fang is not great. I think we'll survive at least one. We did. It did exactly half, which is not great, but maybe we can heal. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So yeah, like going back to kind of solving Pokemon. I've been having a lot of thoughts on this. I have a lot of like thoughts on projects and stuff I'd like to do. Gyarados is not great. Gyarados is pretty bad actually. We're about to kill her actually. Ice Fang would have ravaged us. Okay. Let's Mirror Coat do. Counters the foe's special attack at double the power. Special attack? Alright, well, we're getting hit with Waterfall, which is a physical attack. Okay. So counter what we actually want. I don't care if Killer dies. I truly do not care. That's good. That's good. Pelipper is also not great, but we do have Atlanta to, I think, wall whatever Pelipper wants. Payback is bad, I think. No, it's not. I think Payback, I thought, oh no, I think Retaliate does more damage if a Pokemon faints. But, alright. Let's go with Ice Beam. Payback is still gonna do nothing. Alright. I keep talking about the game, but I actually do want to talk about, like, ideas and stuff that I find interesting. So, alright. Chicken is evolving, which is cool. So, as I was trying to say, I've not seen a lot of, like, stuff on back calculating and, like, sort of using the information that you get by playing the game to be better at playing the game. Because I feel like that's how people usually play. That does sort of belie, that does sort of raise the question of, like, how well can an agent really learn? Specifically, how well can a computer really learn when that computer is... How well can a computer really learn if that computer is learning... wait, what is... Okay, this is Regirock, which is fine. So yeah, like, how well can a computer, like, really learn when employing human-based strategies, as opposed to just learning something, like, by itself? And so about a year ago, maybe a little more than a year, I read this paper for work, actually. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you are even remotely interested in chess or artificial intelligence or anything, on AlphaZero. And this idea that how AlphaZero was essentially just given the board state and told to figure out how to play the game. And, uh, and, and it was able to beat an agent that was also, I think, made by Google. It was also able to beat an agent made by Google. Sorry, I got to stretch. Uh, an agent. It was able to beat an agent made by Google, a different agent made by Google, which, yeah, which I'm getting distracted. It was Google tried to solve the problem of, like, making a chess engine that can beat people in chess. So I think the first method, or the sort of the conventional methods, were essentially just to use like databases of moves by very good players, grandmasters, international masters mostly, to inform the agent. The when I say agent, I mean computer, to inform the agent like how to play. Alpha Zero gave didn't even really. I believe Alpha Zero didn't give it any prior information. It just showed the board state and trained the agent from there. And it makes an interesting implication that I've been thinking about sort of human versus sort of inhuman moves and techniques. And oftentimes, if you follow chess, if you follow like certain aspects of chess, you would be aware of how you can tell that an engine that a person is cheating on chess.com when they make moves that only an engine would make, because engines will make moves that aren't aren't that don't exactly follow human thought. And there's a distinction between like the sort of human sort of logic of thinking and the machine logic of thinking, which I thought was just really interesting. And I think it, and from everything I've read, which truthfully is not a lot, but from everything that I have read, it's always struck me as, oh, these are really good moves actually. Um, it's always struck me as like a lot of these types of playing games well algorithms took that approach because they just sort of assumed that giving the computer zero information not is the way to teach them, because the computer will come up with its own interesting sort of the computer will come up with its own interesting ways to learn and play the game, and will be able to do subtle make moves that do not give an obvious advantage but create subtle slight advantages that will eventually add up to win the game, which is what happens in chess. But when it comes to making an engine to play, when it comes to giving an agent Pokemon stat ranges and recalculating Pokemon stat ranges based on what moves we see, essentially using that information to inform the moves that we see, I think you take the human bias out of it a little bit, and you're despite you giving it sort of extra information, you should still be able to get you should still be able to beat a an agent without that stat range information, because the like back calculation is not a human sort of level of thought. I think turn-based RPG combat systems, they probably do. There is probably a slight distinction between human thought and computer thought, but I think the distinction is probably a lot smaller, because in games like chess or Go, the amount of moves that you can make at any given time is incredibly large, and the amount of, I would say, meaningful board states is also quite large. Whereas with a game like Pokemon, the amount of moves that you can make, I think, are at most capped out at like 10. Maybe a little more than 10, but it's like 10. And a lot of the complexity comes from estimating, like using heuristics to estimate what your opponent has. So I think heuristics play a larger part. I guess what I'm trying to say is heuristics play a larger part in this in this type of game. So you would want to pre-approximate a bunch of things to at least increase the likelihood of your agent picking the right moves, right? Like for example, I mean, and Alakazam can learn Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch, but Alakazam has pretty poor attack and very good special attack. So it's not likely that a trainer would be able to that a trainer would put that on their team. Maybe a computer would to throw them off, but I think it does not. But I think any slight advantage from the surprise given by a physical Alakazam would not transfer over into a win. It might give you a little bit of an initial shock that you have a thunder, fire, and ice punch running Alakazam, but you're not gonna be. But that surprise, but the advantage that comes from the surprise does not necessarily convert itself into a win, if that makes sense. So I kind of want to see like how heuristics can be used in turn-based RPGs, and I think Pokemon is great because it can be scaled up and down, I think, really well. And maybe I just say it can be scaled up really and it can be scaled up and down really well because I think it can be scaled up and down really well because I know the game very well. So I'm going to be able to scale it up and down pretty well. All right, so hold on. I am going. Do I think it's going to be Brawly? No, it's going to be Watson. It's got to be Watson. It's going to be either Watson or Liza. I feel like it's Watson or Liza. Well, if it's Watson, I need a ground type. Stoner is not a ground type, but I think electric. I think Rock resists electric. But I have a ground type move on Stoner, so. And then if it's Liza will lead with a Rock type, so that. Yeah, but I'm still not gonna. All right, we're gonna just assume that it's Watson. All right, let's go in with Stoner. I also don't super care if I lose Stoner. Norman. Okay, not what I expected. Normal type is fine. Normal type tends to have a lot of coverage. So we need to kind of hit hard and hit fast. Because actual normal type moves are not going to do anything to Stoner. But a normal type can have fighting type moves. And that is where we kind of run into an issue. Workup is not great, but let's see if we can knock this thing out real quick. Stone Edge. Stone Edge is a pretty powerful move. Alright, that did not do nearly as much damage as I wanted it to do. Workup is still pretty bad. We're going to go for Bulldoze because I don't want to risk the miss on Stone Edge. But Bulldoze does not do enough damage. But we did reduce Tauros' speed. Tauros, I think, is still going to be faster. Tauros used Earthquake. Goodbye, Stoner. I did not... Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Stoner did its job. It knocked out one Pokemon. Didn't do much else, though. Blissey? Alright, I don't... what do you mean, Blissey, man? What do you... Like, what am I supposed to do against the Blissey? You know what? Is Blissey gonna be a healer? Or let's go to killer. We'll do counter if it... Yeah, so it does... It is gonna try to do something like that. Seismic Toss is a physical move. We will counter, and we will... I will do a lot of damage, I think. I don't think we'll annihilate it, though. Oh! That's not enough damage. That's, like, extremely not enough damage. Soft boiled? Alright, we're being stalled out. Alright, that's fine. But that's... Alright. What does Safeguard do? Nope. Killer can kind of stay in battle for a while, I think. Prevents all status problems. Okay. I'm gonna do Safeguard just in case somebody tries to screw with me. Seismic Toss is not great, but Seismic Toss is not very effective against us. Alright. And we're gonna just counter. Seismic Toss is really bad. I don't know how to deal with Blissey. Truthfully, I don't know how to deal with it. Her. Okay. So we know that it has soft boiled and seismic toss. I think then chicken is probably a better counter because chicken's got high attack, and chicken's not going to die to a seismic toss. That was a lot of damage, though. God damn it! All right. Oh, dear God! I should have gone into chicken first. That was insane. Dunsparce can't do anything to me. What you look like a bug, but you're not even good enough to be a bug type. Headbutt, alright. Ooh, I'm so scared. And just slash. Get rid of this thing. Alright, chicken probably will not survive this battle. Furret is... I also don't have a very high opinion of Furret. Actually, yeah, I'll knock you out, too. Double Edge... No, wait, I'm sorry. Listen, okay? I'm so sorry. That was my hubris, and I'm a fool. I'm truly and completely a fool. What do I do against Furret? Now that chicken is dead. I just did Body Slam. I didn't have anything to do. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay. We're gonna do Brine. Double Edge is gonna do its, some damage. Brine is not a great move. I only replaced it for Water Pulse because it has, like, the slight advantage. Alright, Porygon 2 is not great. It can have any amount. You know what? I'm going to hope it doesn't have a fire type. Foul Play is not great, but we're okay. Toxic. Yeah, we're going to Toxic it and let it atrophy its own HP. Ice Beam is bad. But now we can safely switch out of Tulip, go into Sneeze. Psychic is... Foul Play is a dark type move, so we're fine. And now we're just going to attack it with Sludge Bomb. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Come on. Alright. I think we're gonna win this. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. This was easy battle. Yeah, we lost Chicken, but Chicken was a bad Pokemon anyway. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, Norman. Everything's fine. Alright. Yeah, I do want to continue this adventure. It's good that I completed some quests. The gym... Wait, I completed the gym challenge? No, I didn't. Oh, maybe I, like, collected all the badges. Like, I have battled each and every... I've battled and beaten each and every, gym leader. So I guess this is the first time I beat Norman. Lost my fighting type there. That's pretty bad. And my fire type. Alright. Anyway, I think I'm done recording for today. I'll have enough, game footage and rambling footage to last me a little while. I'll probably record a little more tomorrow. We'll see. Life is a mystery. But it was great. It was great being back. Love this. Thank you for watching. I have been Not King of Games. If you like what you saw, like the video. If you dislike what you saw, dislike the video. If you have something to say, comment. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you don't really care either way, then thanks for watching anyway. I'll see you later. Bye.